Okay, it looks like I'm live. So I'm going to head over to YouTube to see things the way everybody else will see them. I don't expect we're going to have many people in tonight. It is much later than I normally come on. But we just got home a short while ago and I shoved some food in my face. And then here I am. I did not have plans to go out today when I originally decided to go live today, but Els needed to go out for something, and so there I had to go too, because she doesn't go out alone. Putting this on. Hey Carla, hi Brenda. Putting this on live chat. So I was going to come on and work on my glue book, but obviously it's 7:30. So I thought I would just come on and show some of the stuff that I got. One of the many stops that I was not aware we were making. When we hi Kat, hi Red. When we left the house, I was told two things: Home Depot and Harbor Freight. And then I said, well, can we stop by Dollar Tree? Because they have the cheap burritos there, and they're the big bean and cheese burritos, and I like them for midnight snacks. Hey Rebecca. And so she agreed to that. But there were like 8 other stops along the way that she did not mention. Because she knows that I won't go if there's more than 3 or 4 stops. Plus, I had planned to go live, so I did not plan to be out that late. There was something sticky on there. Ew. Okay. So how are you, ladies? I hope you are doing well. Okay, so I know this doesn't seem very exciting, the vest pocket CPA. And whose vest pocket is going to hold this chunker? This thing's got to weigh at least a pound or more. I didn't get it so much for the contents, although they are kind of cool. I thought because it's a long, thin page, it might be fun for little pockets and envelopes and stuff like that. So I picked it up. The color of the tag today was gray, so this was $1.99. And then find a spot to stack this stuff. I went ahead and got, Laura's always doing her son's worksheets from school. And I saw this in there. And as far as I could tell, like I flipped through real quick, it didn't look like it was used at all. So I thought, why not tea-dye it and do, for some of the random packs. This might be a fun addition. Haha, math. So yeah, so I just thought, why the heck not? Hey Shelly, how are you? Welcome, welcome. And Witchy's in the house. Holy cow. I didn't figure anybody was going to come in because I'm so late tonight. I was supposed to be on at 6 with Halloween glue booking, which I will come on tomorrow for. I have no plans to go anywhere. Mike is off tomorrow, so if Els wants to go out, I think he'll be going with her because I would prefer not to. I have plenty of ironing and my own stuff to do. As much as I like to go out and scaventure, it's not the best use of my time at this particular moment. Okay. Oh no, and Red and Brenda are exchanging Mountain Dews over here. So this one is the International Library of Music. They had a couple of them by the University Society. And I picked one up and I flipped it open. So this says, let's see if it's actually 1961. Copyright 1956, but I'm going to go with the later date. So this is from 1961, at least this one is. And look, it's all music inside. So I picked up several of these. You guys, you're so funny. The paper is, let's see, it's in really good shape. It's not too thick. It's not too thin. I think it's going to dye up nicely. But I think I got 4 or 5 of them. And yeah, I think I will put some up plain into the shop. They're signature sewn in, so I should be able to, I think they're signature sewn in. Hold on. Let me see if I can find something here that'll. Yeah, they look like they're signature sewn in, so I should be able to get them out. I might put a few just raw into the shop, but I'm going to tea dye a lot of it. Nice, complicated music. And they're all kind of like that. I'll grab another one so you can see. They weigh a freaking ton. Oh, this one actually has this one. This is the first one. I didn't look in all of them. So this one has words. Okay, so let's look at a different one. That's actually probably about music. Oh, here we go. So, yeah, so they're all, except for that one, which is about music, which will be fun for some paper packs too. But most of them are just lots and lots of sheet music. That's not row, row. You don't know. Row, row, row. Your boat could be in here somewhere. This is The Rain is Falling. Duet for 2 players of equal skill. The Whistling Farmer Boy. In Graceful Curves. No words, just music. There's like stuff about the music because it's teaching you about music. But no like lyrics. Really, Renee? I have such a limited supply. We don't actually, here in Vegas, I have to tell you, for the most part, we don't get really good books. We don't get really old books. We don't get a lot of foreign language. We get a very limited amount. I found Where's My Mommy and I couldn't help myself. Liberace. Classy music. Hey, Kathy. How are you? Welcome, welcome. I'm surprised you're still up. You have to be exhausted. You have way too many books. So I had to get Where's My Mommy. He's too cute for words. Isn't he just the cutest little mummy ever? So I had to have him. This will wait for next Halloween, but that's just, he's too cute. And he did finally find his mummy. I just think he's the cutest ever. I have a weakness for all things Halloween, So I bought this book not for tea dyeing. This is for the images inside. Then this apparently came from the Las Vegas Library and wound up at the Goodwill. I just thought some of the illustrations were really nice. So I think some of them could be used for covers or backgrounds. Look at that. Snow-covered trees. Right, Witchy? There's no such thing as too many. So I just thought I couldn't walk away from it, is the honest to goodness truth. The woman at the register wanted the music books. I'm like, oh my God, I'm all sorry. They didn't have the full set, or somebody's already, been at them. But this is... What do you do with your books? But I just really thought this had some great illustrations. Like, these could be good for covers if you cut them out for in the fall and stuff, if you do nature journals. And then some of them have really, there's chipmunk right there. I don't know if the color is coming out right. But they're really, great. We've hit birds. I love this one right here. So yeah, so I got this just for the images. I'm going to sit down one day and dismantle the book. There's an owl. Lots of forest scenes in here. I could just see layering a few of them up for covers and such. Tags, maybe. Although a lot of the images are very big. But yeah, so there's a thing that happened. And then I got this. And this was only $1.50. And it's got some great digitally designed images. And I just could not pass it off. That's glare right there. Let's see. There we go. That might be a little bit better. So there's some in here that I don't like at all, but on the whole, I thought there was some really great art in here that could be used for some things. It's like fantasy stuff, you know. And yes, I'm going to totally cut right into it. I totally am. I think that would be nice for a cover. So, and then Els went, you know, she got stuff at Harbor Freight for some project she's working on, and Home Depot for some kind of spray paint. I did get my burritos. Hooray. That lady, oh my God. Are you guys still talking about that? I saw it right before I left. I was like, should I say anything? No, she must know what she's painting. Look at the rabbit, like for maybe an Alice journal of some sort. Isn't that fun? I don't. Don't worry, Witchy. It won't be too long before somebody else does something silly, and that's the next thing we poke at them with a stick about. So I hope you don't mind. I just wanted to flip through this some. I did like a really quick flip and stuck it in the cart because I had it in my hand for a little while, and I kept setting it down but having my hand on it. There was a guy behind me, and I think he was waiting to snatch it up if I took my hand together. Witchy, shut up, Brenda. Well, Carla, it was your day off. It was somebody else's turn to have their brain in the gutter. Carla, Angie saw it. Why am I not surprised? Yeah, won't be doing any naked people, though. No naked people. Oh, my goodness. So, I hope everybody saw my message in Darkwood Sanctuary. Because it's been so cold, like we had a day with snow and we had like 3 or 4 days with rain. Hi, Kitty Jen. The paper, normally I get between 5 and 7 racks a day done of the big, and, you know, more than that of the small because I can change it out more frequently. But because of the cold, I'm lucky if I'm getting 3 a day, and I'm having to bring them in the house. Okay, Kat, have a good sleep. Sweetest dreams, honey. See you tomorrow somewhere, I am sure. Where was I? Oh, yeah. Because it's been so cold. Well, we had a snow day. We had several rain days. And then it's just been cold. And the garage is frigid. So they're drying at about, I would guess, about half the rate of what they normally dry. So I'm going to push the release till Monday so I can get the last of that stuff out of the vat. Again, my apologies. The weather, I cannot control at all. And obviously the garage is, you know, it's closed off from the outside. but it's not a finished. I think this could be fun for an Alice journal too. Pair that and the White Rabbit maybe. So if it's cold outside, it's cold in the garage. If it's hot outside, it's hot in the garage. And that's something I totally can't control. I got it at the Goodwill. I just got home with it about an hour, maybe 45 minutes ago. Hey, Tina, I didn't even see you there. I'm sorry. So, yeah. So it'll be Monday. It'll be the 1st. But I'm hoping by then I'll have some kids, like they'll be going out on Monday. I won't just be showing them. I'll actually have some going out to the people with subscriptions and whatnot. I'm working my tushy off, and I'm bringing them in and drying them on the bed. I slept on the floor last night so I can dry some stuff. Because what happens is it doesn't get dry all the way to the core. I bring it in the house. I lay it out on the bed. Of course, in 20 minutes, the core is dry, and then, you know, but I'm drying like 80 sheets at a time. Something just fell, and I don't know what it was. Carla. Oh, look, now they're being all nice to each other. Yeah, this one came from the Goodwill. It's a CG animation book. And there's some images in here that I thought would be really good for some covers or some tags in like a fantasy themed journal. There's a couple in here that I could see totally using in like an Alice in Wonderland journal. So that's kind of freaky and fun, huh? I like that. For a minute, I thought she had 3 boobs. Just for a second, I did. It's the way the shoulders and the arms are from a side-eye view. It looked like she had 3 boobs. Different take on Medusa. Yeah. Well, yeah, I guess it could be. Let me go back. I can find it again. Here we go. Yeah, a little bit, because she's got like, yeah, I think it could be. Let's see if it says anything on here. Nope, it just has this is Russian, I think. No, Queen of Poisoned Hearts. Jason Lynch from Barbados. But it does, I would say, yeah, you could definitely. Let's get back. I just got lucky today. We went in. For the longest time, I was going with Els, and then she wanted to go with Mike more often. So I haven't been in a while, so I guess probably that's paid off for me. Because what happened was sometime around the new year, they just got rid of all the books. So they got rid of all those childcraft books they had, and I never did get back. Thankfully, that situation has resolved itself. But normally you don't see stuff like this in Goodwill. They get rid of it because most of their books are it's heavily Christian themed, at least here. That's an interesting one too. And this lady has like octopus tentacles coming out of her back. Carla got a set of childcraft books. Nice. Yeah, they sell on eBay for a lot more money than they were charging at Goodwill. Goodwill had them. It was the color of the month or whatever. Every time we went in, it was that. And I would buy, I bought twice, and then I wasn't allowed to go back for a long time. That's a good picture too. So I missed out on it, but they were like $1.99 a piece. And then some of the time you could get them for half that. Yeah, probably somebody priced it and didn't know what they were doing, because I think, yeah, I paid $1.99 for it. And the lady at the register tried to take it away from me. And I wasn't having none of that. It was on the shelf. I get it. But she also wanted my music book, so I don't know. Maybe she just had eclectic taste like I do. So I thought I would flip through this stuff with you. I don't mind paying for what I like, but I don't like paying when I know I can get it for less, you know? So there we go. A lot of them are kind of Asian themed, but there's some fun stuff in here that I think I can work with. And then the rest I might see if anybody else is interested in buying a couple of packs of those. Hi, Angie. How are you tonight? So, and then I bought 2 books for myself, which I almost never do, but oof, they were far away. I wanted to read this. I've wanted to read this for a while. I'd like to watch the show on Netflix, but I hate watching something when I haven't read the book. So that was $1.99. And hopefully it won't take that long. It's a young adult book, so I think it won't take that long. And then I got this book. So I had this before, and I think I read about half of it before, you know. I hadn't gotten all the way through it when I moved. So that's a replacement so I can finish reading it. Oh, thank you, Carla. It's okay if nobody feels like thumbing up today. Although I did get a senior discount today. The lady was like, because it rang up at $33 for all the books. And she put in a discount, and so I got it for less than $20. I was very excited. You paid $4 a book. I saw some of the older ones, like the red ones that I have. And for the full set, it was like $80. And I just didn't want to pay that much. I'm not saying it's overpriced. I'm just saying I knew I could have got it for less, and I'm a cheap bitch. Oh, yeah. Ours does that sometimes, too. See, you've been shopping at the same one for a while. They give you special consideration. Here, they don't care who you are. They maximize what they want to get, you know? So, but I was pretty happy with what I got. A lot of diables, couple just for images that I'm going to go through real soon so I can follow the images and start using them for things. But I'm happy about the music books because that'll give me, you know, things to do. So what have you guys done anything? Did anybody craft today except for the painting on Kathy's channel, which was quite entertaining, I must say. Let's see. There was something else I was going to show you. Oh. Nope. Carla's like, nope. No crafting for you today, Carla. The 4-letter word did you in? We have one here, but in the whole time I've been here, I've been 2 times. And both times we went, there were people that were scanning the books, and they wouldn't let you anywhere near the bins. And they were just chucking the books everywhere, you know. If it wasn't one of the ones they scanned that they liked. I don't like to go in when the scanners are in there. They're dicks. I know you're trying to make money, but damn. Today was slow, but it made up for the last 2 days. Aw, Carla. So what are you going to do with your childcraft books? Yours have no, they have those really big green bins. And know we just had, so. Oh no, Brenda, that's no good. You don't know what you're going to do with yours yet? Well, I'll start now. I want to get these taken apart so that I can start making the books, the journals for the rest of the year, because I really would like to participate in the daily creative journal thing, you know. But I really feel like all I do, hey, we can watch me on the struggle bus with this book, is dye and iron paper, which is not a bad thing. But I'm getting a little bit better organized in here. So I'm actually being able to have some room to actually, there we go, get some stuff done. There we go. Yeah, because you got to have room for all this stuff. Everything takes up space, right? That came out pretty good. It'll need a little reinforcing, but that's pretty darn good right there. A little bit of trimming right there. Not too bad. Carla. I'd love to know where you saw the paper that looked like watered up toilet paper. I know that some people do, what do? I know they like crinkle it up so that they have the lines and stuff from the crinkles hold the dye a little better. No, I don't think she's over it yet. You're just spoiled because you're used to seeing my papers. There's actually quite a few good paper dyers out there. And our community is blessed with a fair few, I must say. This is the storytelling one, I think. I'm trying to figure out where because it's a little stiff on the back side there. Let's see if we can maybe get it to go in half. Wait, what? Oh, dandelion tea. Oh, nice. Nice. I'm glad you got some good dandelion tea. It blew my brains. Now, come on. But was it just somebody dyeing paper or was it actually paper for sale? I don't know. Because different people like different kinds of things, you know? What did I do with that X-Acto knife? Like, for example, Jean Peter, when she ordered paper from me, she refused to let me iron it. She made me send it to her as is, not smoothing it down or uncurling any of the edges or anything like that. She wanted it exactly as it came out of the dye vat. Everybody has kind of a different take on what they're doing, you know. Curly, how are you? I know I'm on really late today because I had to go out of the house to do out of the house things. And I had not planned on that. Frog, look at the frog. Oh, these pages are for all about me. There's a frog in them. And then that one just got big claws. Okay. You love it. Oh, you're not cooking or cleaning or doing it. Really? A lot of East Coast people said, why do you come on so late? Because, you know, for them, like bedtime and stuff, you know. Okay, let's see if I can pull this away. Sorry, I'm concentrating on snipping trying to get the pages snipped. Come on. There's probably somebody out there yelling at me a better way to do this. I'm sure. How's it going today, Curly? You ordered on Amazon. Oh, yeah. Because of the cold and the weird weather and all that, it took a little longer to get there. I couldn't believe we had snow. I've lived in the desert a good long time and not seen snow before this week. So that was a thing, you know, to see. Look, it's an elephant on the telephone. These images are awesome. The storyteller one is one of the best ones, in my opinion. In my humble opinion. This is one of those childcraft books. It's Childcraft number 2, Storytelling and Other Poems. I got it out pretty clean. I need to do a little trimming right here, but it's in pretty good shape. So I think I just need to reinforce the spine a little bit. And I'm going to turn it into one of those creative daily journal things. Then I have to decide about the images. I know I want to keep a fair chunk, but I always just go with whatever seems to come out easiest, and then I work from there. There we go. There's one that wants to come out. Because as the book gets thinner, some of them get easier to pull away. Yeah, they do. They have really nice pages. It's a good weight of paper. In this particular one, the illustrations are very fun. That was only 2 of the 3, though, so we got to find the other page. And the covers are just fun, too, you know. So where was the other actual page? Is it you? You just didn't want to come out of there? There we go. See, at some point, some of them just start coming out super easy. You have to be able to find the signatures. There's one. Woohoo! I'm just watching. You can sometimes find these at thrift stores. They're pretty prevalent on eBay. Both the old and the new cover styles. These have been in print for a long time. So there's newer ones that have these have the matte pages. They're not glossy or semi-glossy. The newer ones have like a semi-gloss page. And if you want to dye those, you have to make sure they're really, really dry before you stack them. Otherwise, they will stick together. But you can dye them. Just saying. It's a thing that can happen. Really? I really want to make a full set, and then I'd like to make a set for the shop of the Creative Daily Journals. Now, if I made a set for the shop, they would obviously be 6, because you use for one book is for 2 months, so you need 6 books for each. This one is, let's see if I can. This one is 1923. Nope, 1949. This was reprinted in 1949. So this is one of an early edition. And there was a full set of these, more than a full set. There were duplicates at the Goodwill, and I didn't buy them at the time because Els kind of gave me shit about it, and now I'm a little bit mad at myself for not just buying them. I caved into peer pressure, man. And I shouldn't have. It doesn't want to go there because it's... So let's just keep going this way for now. Yeah. So I have some of the newer ones now. I'm just trying to work through some of the... This one's giving me fits. Let's see if I can pull this one away. Probably not that. But this part does, yes. There it is. This is back near the beginning, so I'm going to have to snip some of these threads. There we go. That last one doesn't want to come off there. Come on. There we go. Oh, I will. There will definitely be some paper packs. I have, between the old and the new, I have 3 of the older books and almost a full set of the new books. So certainly some of these will get sold. I just have to sort through them first. I know, right? It's 1949. It is really, that thread is still holding strong. And what's weird is some of it's green and some of it's white. Interesting. Okay, this one is here. Is this right? Is that a signature? I may have too many. I'm on the struggle bus. There we go. No, I should not have in that instance. I screwed myself out of a really great book set. Because the phrase she said was, you have too many books already. And I went, yeah, I kind of have a lot of books. But these have been a really good deal. And you don't find, here you don't find books like this very often. These are all the ones where we're going to wind up with single pages unless I get really lucky. Yeah. Looking for the next signature. Okay, well, there's part of it. Ooh, that's in the middle, and that is in there good. Where did it go? Uh-oh. Oh, there it is. Hey, Darla, I thought you were going to bed. Oh, I was supposed to be on at 6, but I was out with Els, doing Els things, and so I came on later than usual. Oh, I'm glad you've been working on your Valentine's glue book. How's that coming up? Never Cut Up Richard Scarry? Oh, then you shouldn't go over to Never Hopeless by Elizabeth. She made her creative daily journals last year out of, uh-oh. Now I've lost where I was doing it. Oh, there it is right there. I see it. But it didn't want to come out of there. This thread is excellent. Actually, what it is these books look like they were well used, but kept in a temperature controlled and all that. So, they were well loved, but the one that, good God, come away from there. Jesus, I swear to you, this green thread, I think I might need some new X-Acto blades is what I think. Time for some new X-Acto blades. Ugh, I do not have any. Boy, that one did not want to come out of there, did it? Let's see where the next signature is coming up at. Ah, the doggies woke you up. Aw, Monkey's still about the same. I'm glad you at least got a little bit rest. She did eat some more roast beef. Good, good. She needs her strength. Or he. Is Monkey a girl or a boy? I don't know. Oh, come on, are you really going to be this flippin' difficult? Of course we are. Here we go. Good grief. Okay. This is where the spine still is the thickest over here. I need to crack it. Or peel it away or something. Okay, hold on. I think we're just going to cut it along here. See if we can't get a little better luck. I know. Now you're a single sheet and you're angry. See if I can get it to do a little bit better work right here. Miss Monkey is a girl. Oh, so she was a little mischief maker. It's hard to see the sassy ones, sick and not feeling like their normal selves. Probably right. The sassiest one always seems to start out the tiniest. It's like somehow they got to make up for all that being small stuff. Small but mighty, right? All right, let's see if I can get some of this out of here now. Some of these just don't want to come out. All right. Here we go. I think we found one. There we go. Now we're getting some bend to it. So I can get down in the middle of the signatures. Yay. She sounds adorable, Darla. I can see why you're beside yourself. It's promising that she's eating at least some of the roast beef. I feel for her, though. Being stuffed up is no fun. All that mucus. Blah. There we go. Okay, so obviously this one is still a signature page. There's only 2 of them came out. Good grief, that thread. Okay, let's see. Here we go. We got the inside of another signature. There we go. Oh. He was sold on the kitten. Which he is lightning fast on deleting messages, isn't she? All right, so let's get those up there. And now there's still one more. So this one must be a signature page. I don't feel like that wants to come out of there. There were only 2. Maybe I got another one out earlier. And they have Alex from Jeopardy on there. Oh my. I found MB in the parking lot of Taco Bell. Oh no. The best thing you ever got at Taco Bell. That's probably the truth, isn't it? Okay. Let's see if this part wants to pull away. I got it to come out as a signature. Yay. When the signatures are put together, they glue the signatures to each other. So that's that page you can never get out with the rest of the signature. That winds up being like a, you have to tear it apart thing. But on some of these older books, when the binding has gotten fragile enough, the glue will let it come away. And you can get almost the whole thing as, it's messy though, as a signature page. Aww. But you have them at least. It's good to have puppy pictures. They make life better. I'm not even a dog person, and I appreciate puppy and kitten pictures. They make the world a better place. All right, so tomorrow, come hell or high water, we are doing the Halloween glue book. I have, I found some more eyeballs and stuff, so maybe we could finish up the eyeball page. If such a thing can be said of an eyeball page ever. I can pull enough of this away without destroying the binding. I might be able to get the rest of this out as signatures. Yeah, so I know it's not the season, but I'm feeling a little like I need a little Halloween in my life. Elsa and Mike both have doctor's appointments, or not doctors, but optometrist appointments tomorrow. They both need to get new glasses. Mike's are literally held together with super glue right now, poor guy. So having to be extra careful with them. Plus, it's been more than a year for both of them with the whole COVID thing. So it's good that they go. Let's see about this now. Look at that. See, when you can get the glue off in between the signatures, even those come as a full page. Just have to be careful with it. Pull away all of that. Yeah, that's the problem with using the newer ones. Is there's no way that glue is going to be old or that easy to pull away, But that's okay. You just wind up with more single pages, which you can make pockets out of and do other things with. It's not absolutely necessary that every page comes out, as a signature page. I just like to maximize it if I can. It's a me thing. Ta-da. Nice. Oh, wait. I got to keep this one so I know what the date is. I have a folder with all of the copyrights so that if I want to find the book again or I want to tell people, this is from whenever it's from. It's like my proof. Because there's always people out there that somehow think you're lying or trying to cheat them. And so I like to try to... Okay, what are we doing here? You don't want to come apart for some reason. Maybe it's that page. Come away from there. There we go. Okay. And these were kind of bent towards the front. They didn't want to come apart. Pull some of these strings away from here if we can. Oh, look at that one. Nighttime stuff. The night will never stay. How cute. There's just some really fun stuff in here. One of these is an extra page because I ripped one apart earlier when I split the book. Yes, Aaron? Potatoes. Okay. Where do you see potato? These potatoes? It looks like it might have been on a, hold on, let me see if I can find the other half of the potato page. 111, so I'm looking for 110. All right, hold the phone. Hold on, Aaron. We'll try and figure it out for you. $76. Well, Aaron, if you must know, it's called the Potato Dance, a poem game. I would sing it to you, but I have no skills. Oh, God, it goes on to a third page. Oh, my gosh. All right, well, I'll have to keep those together then. Heavens to Betsy. Is your curiosity vindicated at this point? Read it. Dancing potatoes. Down cellar, said the cricket. Down cellar, said the cricket. Down cellar, said the cricket. I saw a ball last night. And then it repeats. In honor of a lady whose wings were pearly white. A breath of bitter winter had smashed the cellar pane. We entertained a drift of leaves and then of snow and rain. But we were dressed for winter and loved to hear it blow in honor of the lady who makes potatoes grow. Our guest, the Irish lady, a tiny Irish lady, an airy Irish lady who makes potatoes grow. Potatoes were the waiters. Potatoes were the band. Potatoes were the dancers kicking up the sand. Potatoes were the dancers kicking up the sand. Their legs were old burnt matches. Their arms were just the same. They jiggled and whirled and scrambled in honor of the dame, the noble Irish lady who makes potatoes dance. The witty Irish lady, the saucy Irish lady, the laughing Irish lady who makes potatoes prance. There was just one sweet potato. He was golden brown and slim, and the lady loved his dancing. She danced all night with him. Alas, he wasn't Irish, so when she flew away, they threw him in the coal bin, and there he is today. We cannot hear his sighs and his where they cannot hear his sighs and his weeping for the lady, the glorious Irish lady, the beauteous Irish lady who gives potatoes eyes. Are you happy now? Thank you, Jen. JD, you think you have this book? Did you sing the potato song? If I was not so self-conscious, I would sing it to you anyway. But I am, so there. All right, well, we will try and keep the potato page together. I'm just going to... Erin, do you need this in your life? Because I'm happy to send you the potato song if you need it. If you feel you truly must have it, please let me know. I'm sure in some form you might have, JD. These books are pretty standard for a kid's library. And a lot of families have them. You made me read that whole thing and you don't even want it? Aaron just likes to make people do silly things, I think. It's okay. But now you've all heard the potato song. Where regular potatoes were mean to sweet potatoes because they were not Irish. There was racism in this book. Potato racism. If it was mushrooms. Yep, they did. They discriminated against that sweet potato. Threw him in the coal bin and didn't want to listen to him cry. That's what he gets for not being Irish, I guess. I'm getting some of this glue off there. It's exciting. I know I probably shouldn't care. Like, I'm spending more time doing this than if I just pull the pages apart. Now you have been enlightened about the potato. Delicious and racist. Who knew? We feel justified peeling, boiling, and eating them at this point, I think. They like to dance, but... All right, let's see if I can get a couple more of these apart. That one's not quite as smooth, but it came apart. Yes, it's Childcraft 1949. This volume is volume number 2. Storytelling and Other Poems. But I think the contents are largely the same in all the versions. I'm not 100% sure. But I think that the content is roughly similar. But who knows? Later editions might have removed the poor racist potato song. Come on, just peel away. Yes, I wheedle my books. It's true. Oh, I love sweet potatoes too, Lisa. And welcome. They aren't the same thing. Yeah, yams and sweet potatoes are not the same thing. Close. I don't know exactly what the distinction is, but I know they're not the same thing. See, this is where it doesn't want to pull apart, is right here in the middle, where this part is refusing to come away. How do you spend your time endlessly pulling the glue off of books? And people watch you do this? Why, yes, they did. Okay. Still a little hard pieces of glue on there. I don't like the hard pieces of glue. In case you haven't guessed, I have it out for the old glue. Okay. Let's try this page. Only a few more to go, and then we'll be all done with this book. I asked if the potatoes was in heaven. Oh, I didn't see that. I don't know. I don't think potatoes go to heaven because you know what happens. You cook them and you eat them, and we all know what happens to food as it goes through the body. I don't think we could consider that heaven. I think heaven for potatoes would be staying in the field, right? That's the Pied Piper. And I tore it apart. Well, yeah, I would imagine so. This is probably one of the more popular volumes. You saw how I treated it. I wasn't in it for the money, though. I want to make something out of it. Does that mean I can charge extra for the paper packs that come out of this? Oof, let me see what other. I have one other one at hand. I have volume 4, Animals, Friends, and Adventures. I don't think this one is from 1949, though. I think this one might be a little bit later because the pages are semi-glossy. Nope, this one is from 1949, too. No, wait. Yeah, the oldest one is, so it's 1949 is this one. And the paper's different in this one. So this one has animals. And the illustrations are different. Who would have thought? This one is called Animals, Friends, and Adventures, and this is volume 4. I don't know, Angie. I think maybe you need to go read a Bible or something. Talk to some Christians. I know it was, I'm sorry it was brief, but is that the one you're thinking of? I have a whole box of the newer ones. I don't have every one, but I can look through them and see if there's any other ones about animals. All right, I have officially gutted the book and made a horrible mess right here. But look, I did it all on the thing mostly, except for the part that's on my pants and my big fat stomach. You're welcome. All right, let me dump all the little scraps off this before they wind up on my You get book schmutz everywhere. That's what happens when you take apart books. It's messy. All right. Tomorrow, vacuuming. Okay, so skunks, minks, or weasels, skunks, minks, or ferrets. Okay. Anything in the ferret family. I gotcha. Okay, so that was not bad. I mean, it wasn't a perfect activity, but I accomplished something. And I wound up with very few single pages, and I learned all about potatoes and that they're racist. Who knew? There they are. Ooh. Come back here. Yep, we'll keep the potatoes together. The potatoes dance. Oh my goodness. And the end papers are kind of fun too. All right. I accomplished something. The potato. She just danced all night with that sweet potato and then left him in the dust. Yes, Jen, tomorrow will be Halloween glue booking. Return of the Halloween glue booking. Wah-ha-ha. For something to do at 6 p.m. Pacific time. So that's 7, 8, and 9 across the country. Wow, really, I'm coated in book stuff. Whatever the tiny particles of glue everywhere. Okay. Yes, tomorrow night we're doing the Halloween glue booking. So we'll revisit my glue book. And I have a giant pile of eyeballs and stuff. So let's see what we can do with that. I'm just feeling like I need a little Halloween in my life right now. So we have been on 72 minutes. So I'm going to let you guys go. And I'm going to go change out papers in the garage and take a shower because I have glue all over me. So however you guys are spending your days and nights, your stinky little friends. Okay. However you guys are spending your days and nights, I hope it brings you great joy and happiness. Each and every one of you absolutely deserves it. Thank you for coming and spending some time with me, Erin. I always appreciate it. Until I see you on one of my lives or in a box somewhere, I wish you guys the happiest of crafting. Bye, 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 bye. Mary Part, Carla. Bye, Darla. Smoochie the puppy for me. But not on his nose. The end.